Today we will study about the loss of biodiversity. Biodiversity refers to the variety and variability of life on Earth. It includes the number of plants, animals, and microorganisms from the Earth's vastly different ecosystems such as coral reef, grasslands, tundras, polar ice caps, deserts, and rainforest. Loss of biodiversity refers to the extinction of human, plant, and animal species worldwide. It also includes the decrease in the number of species in a certain habitat. The environmental degradation that leads to the loss can be either reversible or effectively permanent, though it has been noticed that global extinction so far is irreversible. It is estimated that the current rate of biodiversity loss is 100 to 1000 times higher than the naturally occurring extinction rate, and is still expected to grow in the future. This loss of biodiversity has a number of impacts on both human and animal life. Then the causes of loss of biodiversity. The major factors that contribute to the loss of biodiversity include the following: destruction of habitat, hunting, exploitation of selected species, habitat fragmentation, collection for zoo and research, introduction of exotic species, pollution, control of pests and predators, natural calamities, and other factors such as distribution range, degree of specialization, and position of the organism in the food chain. First one, the destruction of habitat. The natural habitat of animals is destroyed by man for the purpose of settlement, agriculture, mining, industries, construction of highways, and so on. As a result of this, the species must either adapt to the change in the environment or move to other places. If not, they become target to predation, starvation, disease, and eventually die. The second factor is hunting. Hunting of wild animals is done for the commercial utilization of their products. These include hides and skins, fur, meat, tusk, cosmetics, perfumes, pharmaceuticals, and decoration purposes. In recent years, 95% of the black rhino population in Africa has been exterminated by poachers for their horns. In addition to this, over one third of Africa's elephants have been killed in the last decade to collect 3,000 tons of ivory. Through the formulation of the international laws and Indian regulations, has reduced hunting in a large amount, but poaching still continues to be a threat to biodiversity. Next is exploitation of selected species. Exploitation of medicinally important plants results in their disappearance from their natural habitat. Examples of the plants which are ruthlessly collected from for laboratory and other works are pitcher plant Nepenthes khasiana, Drosera, Xylotum species, and Isotis species. Habitat fragmentation. An unnatural separation of expansive tracts of habitat into spatially segregated fragments that is too limited to maintain their different species for the future is known as habitat fragmentation. The land mass is broken into smaller units which eventually lead to the extinction of species. Next is collection for zoo and research. Animals and plants are collected for zoos and biological laboratories. This is majorly done for research in science and medicine. Primates such as monkeys and chimpanzees are sacrificed for research because of their anatomical, genetic, and physiological similarities to human beings. Then next is introduction of exotic species. A species which is not a natural inhabitant of the locality but is deliberately or accidentally introduced into the system is termed as exotic species. Native species have to compete for food and space. Next factor is pollution. Pollution makes survival difficult for the species as it alters their natural habitat. Water pollution is injurious to the biotic components of the coastal ecosystems. Toxic waste entering the water bodies disturb the food chain. In addition, materials like insecticides, pesticides, sulfur and nitrogen oxides, and acid rain also adversely affect the plant and animal species. Next is control of pests and predators. Generally, non-target species that are a component of balanced ecosystem may also get killed in the predator and pest control measures. Next is natural calamities. Floods, droughts, forest fires, earthquakes, and other natural calamities sometimes take a heavy toll of plant and animal life. These trap a large number of animals while frittering away soil nutrients. Other factors, other ecological factors that contribute to the loss of biodiversity include distribution range. The threat of extinction increases as the size of distribution range becomes smaller. Degree of specialization. Specialized organisms are more vulnerable to extinction as compared to the non-specialized ones. Then the position of the organisms in the food chain. The higher the position of organism in the food chain, the more susceptible it is. These are the causes of loss of biodiversity. Then the solutions to stop loss of biodiversity. The reduction in land and soil degradation and formation of regulated protected areas and national parks, sanctuaries, botanical gardens, protected forest land are the example for the reduction in land and soil degradation. However, they have limitations in tackling the biodiversity crisis to the full extent. To place greater emphasis on sustainable practices in agriculture, which is the most significant cause of biodiversity loss. Thousands of traditional crops have become threatened species as they have been discarded for food production, a concept called monoproduction. An alternative approach that can be introduced in agroecology or eco-farming. It seeks higher yields achieved through intense cultivation on small farms. It is a low input model that requires skills in processes like soil regeneration, nitrogen fixation, and natural pest control. Reconciliation of these changes in agriculture is critical for both food security and biodiversity. Since overconsumption is the root cause of biodiversity loss, we can consume less and be more mindful about what we consume. Energy must be saved too by using energy efficient appliances in our homes. Maintaining wetland by conserving water. Managing livestock grazing. Consider donating property to land trust and encourage and support global environmental initiatives. These are the solutions for the loss of biodiversity. Thank you.